this car is heavy, y'all. Chrysler 300. I'm pushing the car out the road, kind of up a slope. What is good, YouTube? You're tuning to A1 Racing, and we're back with another video. So this is like day 103 with no wide angle lens, but I'm working on a wide angle lens. Man, so what's up, y'all? It don't show the date on my camera while I'm recording. It's November the 23rd, Saturday. I am not in Orlando. I'm still in Panama City Beach. Was supposed to be in Orlando for the Florida Classics, but a lot of stuff was going wrong. I was actually supposed to have the wide body on my Charger right now in Orlando, because I was supposed to take the Charger to get wide body like November the 2nd, and I was just gonna hope they would have had it fixed by the 23rd, even though the show was on the 24th tomorrow, but the classics go from Thursday all the way to Sunday. But yeah, just the Chrysler broke down like 2 times. This last time it broke down, I haven't fixed it. We will be working on that today, just to do a quick fix, temporary fix, the little diagnosing. The Charger broke down as well, as y'all seen in the previous video. A lot of other stuff happened in life that I'm not gonna speak on. The Charger water pump went out, bro, and I had to spend money to fix it. Yeah, so all that is just putting me behind schedule on my wide body kit, but this isn't what the video is about. I don't seem like I may not seem like I have a lot of energy. It's because I was drinking a little last night and I have a slight hangover. Gotta stop saying I'm gonna say 3 more times in this video, and I've already said it twice since I said I'm gonna stop saying it. So I'm gonna just say it 3 times, and I said I'm gonna try not to say it no more. If there's a long pause in my sentences, in my conversation, it's because I'm trying to stop from saying the word I just said I'm not gonna say no more. So probably gonna substitute that word with so. But now I just lost I just lost train of thought, y'all. But yeah, and I'm not gonna edit that one out. Some videos I do try to edit out all of the but we gotta work on that. I got man, I got real good at one point on not saying it, and then I stopped recording consistently and I started saying it again. But yeah, I need to get a retwist. I need to get an edge up. I may not even do it for Thanksgiving. I may just get an edge up and trim my beard. And yeah, my edge up is all types of messed up right now. So I'm gonna be working on 3 of my cars today, or should I just say all of my cars, because I only got 3. At one point I was like, I think this is the most cars I've ever had, but no. Wait. So no, 3 is the most I've ever had, but it wasn't these 3. I've had okay, the Charger, of course, but yeah, so I've had 3 cars for about 4 or 5 years now. When I lived in Orlando, I had my Nissan Juke. I bought a Grand Marquis, and then I still had the Mustang in Florida. I moved back. We're in Panama. I moved back to PC before I went to North Carolina, before I moved up there, and I had bought a BMW that fell through. They just screwed me over with the title. So I had the BMW, the Mustang, and my Nissan. Sold the BMW and bought my Charger. So I had the Nissan, Charger, and the Mustang. Sold the Nissan. And I think I gave my dad the Mustang before I bought my Chrysler. So sold the Nissan, gave my dad the Mustang. I was down to one car, and that was my Charger. Then I bought the Chrysler, and then I bought the Ram. So now I got a Charger, Chrysler, and a Ram. Mopar, no car. So let me get out. We already 5 minutes in. I'm a small YouTuber. Folks don't really... I took a YouTube's course, a week's course, back when I was in Orlando before my channel really blew up, or started blowing up, I say. And the main thing they said, the main thing my mentor said was, don't nobody know me. Don't nobody know you. So to small YouTubers out there, don't nobody know you. And basically what he was saying with that was, people don't care what you do in a daily life. They don't care what kind of soap you use, what kind of toothpaste you use. They don't care about what you eating or what you going to buy when you going shopping. Pretty much, they don't care about you because they don't know you. So you got to make informational videos, useful videos. I was going to say useless, but you got to make useful videos. You got to make entertaining videos, something to get your audience up. And once you have a following, then you can post, oh, this is the type of bread I buy. This is what I like to drink on the weekends, and just stuff like that. Y'all see the Charger? Hey, that middle picture! That middle picture I took last year when I was at the Florida Classics. And that was my vacation. I haven't been on vacation all year. I'm like, I'll just go to Orlando for a vacation. I go to Orlando for like 4 or 5 days. But not going to take a vacation this year. Well, not taking the Orlando vacation this year. I told myself when I take my Charger to Dallas next month, I just use that as a vacation. I'm caught myself. But I'm going to talk to the shop. If they can have my wide body kit on my car within a week, I stay up in Dallas for the week, and I'm towing my car, so I have the truck and trailer for the whole week. If they can't, I'll probably drop the car off, come back the next day, and then pick it up. It'll just be a split vacation pretty much. Vapey weed mint. This ain't weed, by the way. I just watching House of Pain. On one of the episodes, they niece or daughter, she had like a vape pen and weed mints, and Curtis was like, she got vapey weed mints. I don't want to work on my car. I was feeling good in my bed, warm. It's a little chilly outside. The Charger, I want to retune my box. I did all the calculations, and I think I only wrote down the specs that I want to put in my box. But I think my box is tuned to like 44 hertz or 54 hertz. And that's why on like the low notes, it's not as loud. So I want to put, there we go, port. New tune 11.5. So I guess I stopped in the middle of doing it. But pretty much my port has to be, I think, 6 inches long. Like the piece of wood I have in it, I gotta shorten it to like 6 inches. I designed the box almost perfectly. I just skipped out on the tuning and figured if I got a long port, it'd be tuned lower, but did some calculations. My box is tuned pretty high. So I want to retune my box. Me and my grandpa and my little cousin, when we built the box, my grandpa used his nail gun. So hopefully I can pull the top of the box off, and hopefully I can pull the top of the box off and retune the port. If not, I'll try to go through the speaker hole, and it's an 18, so the diameter is big enough for me to get inside, which is still going to be hard. I'll probably just have to cut cut an angle in the port. The Chrysler, I want to pull the ECU off and put it back in. I think that resets it. When my brother sold me this car, it was sitting for a few months, and I fired it up and drove it for about a month, a few weeks, no issues. So I think it reset itself just from sitting up. My car has been parked for about a month now. I'm still paying insurance on it, ain't even driving it. And the Ram, I want to continue disassembling the engine so I can open it up and see what's wrong with it. So we'll be out here all day, but I really don't feel like working on nothing. So we got 10 minutes in this video. I'm gonna just leave it as a short video, and because I don't want to do 10 minutes of car talk, charger talk, RT talk. I know CJ on 32 has got that lamb talk, but I don't want to be on here for 11 minutes talking before a video, because like I said, nobody knows me, nobody cares what I got going on. They want to get straight to the action. So I'm probably going to end this video and catch y'all on the next video. When we taking these cars apart, I also want to clean my room. I got a new microwave I need to install. So I got a lot to do today, but I don't want to work on these cars, but we gonna see. I'm probably finna get out, look at these cars, and go back in the house. I'll show y'all the cars. Y'all want to see the cars. That's the Chrysler. I'm probably not even gonna get out and show y'all. See, we on a flat tire. That got a nail in the tire, and I was gonna plug it, but the car started shutting off on me, and I haven't drove it since then. It always, I ain't gonna say it always shut off on me, but had the problem. What was the final straw? The final straw was I was going to work. I have to go to the office and then drive to the site I work at. So I went to the office and clocked in, and I was at the red light going to the job site, and my car shut off. It's like 5:50, 6 o'clock. I just said it was like 6 o'clock in the morning. No cars on the road. Still dark at the time. So car usually will shut off and I can crank it back up. Sometimes it take 2-3 times to crank back up. The computer's messed up. I don't know if I can blame the gas hand on the computer or if it's the float sensor in the gas tank, but my gas hand is never accurate. Caught myself. Well, I didn't catch myself. I went ahead and said it, but the gas hand is never accurate. When it get to like a quarter of a tank, it'll be on E or whatever, and I go by the mileage. I try to fill up every 200 miles, and I still have like a quarter tank then. But back to the story. 6 o'clock in the morning, only car on the road. The car shut off. I'm cranking. Now I'm like, the car may just be out of gas. It's not catching. Battery dies. So now gas, no gas, bad computer, good computer, no battery. The car ain't no way I'm gonna start the car. So now this car is heavy, y'all. Chrysler 300. I'm pushing the car out the road, kind of up a slope. Push it out the road into a parking lot, a shopping complex parking lot. That was up a higher slope. Basically, either way I was gonna go with the car, it was a slope. So pushing in the parking lot, it took me like 2-3 times going back and forth to get up enough momentum to get up there. And then once it was almost there, I was out of momentum, but I'm like, I didn't get this far to let this car roll back into the street. So I'm using all my might, all my force, and I finally get the car into the parking lot. And now the parking spot I wanted to go to, it was another slope. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna just let the car roll back on the other side into a different parking spot. I was on the curb just a little bit. So I'm like, and I was almost at the job site, so I could just walk over there. I was like, I'm gonna just leave the car here, walk to the job site, and I have my cousin pick me up after work and take me to my sponsor to get a car and we'll come back and deal with the Chrysler. So like I was saying though, the car was on, like the wheel was on the curb. I'm like, let me see if I can just crank the car up and park it correctly. Turn the key, the car fires straight up, bro. And no signs of a bad computer, no signs of a dead battery. So now I'm sitting in the car running. I'm like, dang. I still wasn't 100% sure if I was out of gas or not. But I'm like, should I chance it and try to go to the gas station and buy gas and the car break down at the light again, and I have to push it all the way back up the road. It took me 10 minutes to get this car out the road. All out of energy, y'all. So I'm like, am I gonna really chance it? Drive to the store, it ran perfectly. I was only able to put, I think like 14 or 16. I know my Charger got an 18-gallon tank. I forgot what the Chrysler had now, but at the time I knew, and I didn't use the whole 18 gallons, y'all. So the Chrysler wasn't empty. So I'm like, dang, it was the computer. So pretty much I drove to work. Everything was straight. After I got off, I drove that car home, parked it, and I tried to drive it after that. It was something like to reset the ECU, unplug the battery for like 30 minutes, did that one weekend, and I was going to drive into this little town and just buy me some lunch. Got on the road, not even a minute, the car broke down before I left my neighborhood. Didn't feel like walking all the way back home though, to get the Charger, drive up there, jump the car off, bring the Charger back, then walk back up there to get the car and of course bring it back. So I called my cousin to come drop me off. He dropped me off. I'm like, when he was starting to drop me off, I said, I'm gonna be in the car when it jump off. And soon as it starts, unplug the jumper cables and I'm pulling off because the battery is in the trunk. I drove back home with the trunk open and I've parked the car ever since. I'm scared to drive it at this point. I've been thinking like maybe if I buy a jump starter, I'll be good. But the jump starter I bought was a never start. I don't even remember why I bought it. But I've used it once. And it works once. It worked out one time, but ever since then, it hasn't been no good. So I don't want to chance it. A good jump starter gonna be like $200. The computer for this car is like $200-300, so I just be better off buying a computer. But like I'm gonna wait because I want to save my money for the wide body kit. Ended up dropping over $300 to fix the water pump, and that was just parts because I am Mopar certified. I fixed it myself. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button, comment on the video, and subscribe because I'm out. Peace.